How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's Jeff here. That's right, it's Jeff at Jeff's Tradehouse. Now, this is me showing where I get in right here, ladies and gentlemen. Different ways to enter. Let me see where I'm at this setup. Yep, one indicator on. Now on a 15-second time frame, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, 15 seconds. Yep. But what I'm looking for between the hours of here, 3 and 4, I'm looking for a low to form. Yep. Now, then when I get a low to form, I wait until I get a bar. I got one here. Now I actually missed this entry. It went up and it pulled back. Normally we get a pullback anyway. Okay, so I waited for the pullback. And then with that line there, that's where I entered. So I pushed in here and up there, that's where I entered. Now, when you get this here, that is the first point you could consider taking partials if you wish. Let's look at a higher time frame. Let's go to the full 1 minute. Yeah. Unfortunately, at this time of the day, you do not see the indicator that whales or divergence is in the market. On the 1 minute, let me check the 3 minute. It's definitely not there, but we do get a rejection from here. And when you get a rejection like that, ladies and gentlemen, that is like a buy. Thank you very much. Boom. And it's going to the moon. Now, we see targets. Yeah, different targets. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to aim for that high just there. I'm going to sell 3 right there. Now, I might change that a little bit. So I'm going to go 1 in a minute. What I'm going to do, if I'm stop loss, just put it into there. Yeah, so I can no longer lose. Yeah, I hope you can see that, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. So let's see what this is. This is 3 contracts. Oh, come on. I didn't want that there. So what is that value of that trade? Now you're trading contracts on a micro, 1 contract, yeah, with 1 point is worth $2. So forget that says 3, pretend that says 1. That's right, pretend it says 1. And oh, where's my little tool here? It's went missing from here, ladies and gentlemen. Someone must have stolen it. So there's another way to do it. We just use this measuring tool. From here, let's go above it, up to there. If that says 77. So 77 times 2, let's call it 150. So 150. And if it goes up to there, times 3 would be, that's right, 450 US dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, there'd be spread and margin and different things like that. Yeah. Now, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this. I'm going to modify the order. And I make it, we'll take 1 contract off there. Yep. What I'm also going to do, come on. Yep. I'm actually going to trail the stop a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Although I am expecting it to, let's see what we've got here. Use my Fibonacci. From there to there. It may come back to here into this fair, well, into here. What we'll see. So what I'm going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to see if it comes back up to there. Comes back up to them and take 1 contract of the 3 contracts off. Yep. And here, I'm going to take another one off. I'm going to protect my stop loss here. Confirm. So if we entered 3 contracts here, if I take 1 off, means 2 contracts left on. But take 1 away from that, I've got 1 contract left on. Now, and that is for a runaway trade. That's what we're looking for. Now, so I'm on a 15-minute time frame. You can see highs here and here. But it's definitely rejection above here, ladies and gentlemen. But let's just watch. Now remember, I've got my stop loss there, so I cannot lose that trade. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I was distracted with my phone there. Um, so you can see it's just sitting there. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. How do you know it's live? First of all, we've got up here, it tells you there the markets are open. Next one, if you look over here, there's a countdown clock. There. That's how you know it's live. Yeah. Yes, my stop loss just moved into profit, so I cannot lose a trade. Now, I'm half expecting, as I said, to come down. Now, let's say it turns around now from there, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about my Fibonacci. From there, so we'll just put it above there for a minute. That might actually come back to this. So if that's the case, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to move my stop loss just there. Why? Because I have a fair value gap in here. It's just below. Yeah, so at the moment we're up $300. This hits this line. It'll take one of the three contracts. Yeah. Now, what do we have here? We have a fair value gap. Yeah. Sell side sell side and balance, buy side and efficiency. A SIBI. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Just hold off for a minute. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the power. See that? As I told you. Yeah, I was aware of that there. So this is why we bring these things up. Currently, this was at 300. Now it's come all the way down to 172. Now, come down. We've got two ways of placing to stop here or this kind of node here. Yep, let's look at it this way. We also have this high here. When we look left. Yeah, so I'll just show you that. So there's different ways to look. If you don't know what to look for, what I say to people is, forget this entry. I'm actually going to remove this. This might help people. You're looking for targets. Maybe a little exercise where it might turn around. It's out of the way. Yeah, when I use my trend line here, right? Wherever I entered, I would just look left from there and I look all the way up there. Yeah. So my target there, I simply come down and so where is the, I see a line, all in a line. So think of you're walking up when you're walking upstairs, there's the floor, goes up, hits the floor, goes up, floor, breaks down, goes downstairs, hits the head off the ceiling, comes down, back up. And right now we're at almost at the same point here again. So there's a potential reversal, or one of my old mentors used to call it a PRZ. Yes, he was American. PRZ it is. Yeah, so there's your PRZ. Now you see how it bounced off there. That's what I'm looking for. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. This is live. It's slowed down right now. Now, because of the time of the day, really slow. Because of the time of day, this might slow down now. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to move this stop loss here up to just underneath here. Just stay. Yeah, so it's been profit. Look at me. Yeah. So now you've seen that. I'm just going to remove this so you can actually see cleaner charts. So this is me showing you how sometimes I do it. So let's look up to the daily time frame, ladies and gentlemen. Love the daily time frame. And we've got that indicator. So this is this today here. So far, very small. It's coming down so far. It looks like it's coming down. So what I want to do, I'll have a look at this. Yeah, I'm going to remove this here. I'm going to remove this here. So what it did do is went up to there and rejected from there on a Wednesday. On this day, let me show you this here. Come on. Yeah, rejected from there. Now it is going up. I think it might be coming down, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, typically what I do here, I've got my stop loss in place. Typically what I do here is I do this. Yeah, I'm looking to trade down. So let's see that rejection from there. I'm looking to trade down. I'll do that there. And put a line through there. There's many ways to do it. One way is to just break down to the 1 hour time frame. It's one way. Yeah. Many times it goes up above there. Yeah. But what I've been telling my people, my inner circle community, just wait for it to break above the high. So you're looking for a pullback, and then you look left. Either goes above the liquidity, or guess what? There you go. And it would then come down. Now, where we're at, where this is, it has taken out the liquidity low, you see, but this is this very specific hour. It's going against trend low. And we closed that there, ladies and gentlemen. You saw this lag. So because of that, I'm just going to take these close. Cancel all the orders. We're done. Yep, cancelled in profit. And you can do as many of them as you like. Just show you my, and I did it in, I think, the 15-second. Just to show you, I'll change the order. Hopefully it'll still have it there. Hopefully. There. And there. on the exit day came down. Yep. And just remind you how I actually entered it. I did tell you I'm getting slightly late. We're on the 15-second. Pulled up, pulled back. What I did was this, and I also did like a trend line. Yep. And there. That was a divergence went up. If I saw this on a 15-second, I should have been extra late and I got a little bit extra. But I was showing you, it was educating you. So now it's saying there's whales going into the market. So you wait for confirmation. And then when this goes below, that would be a sell. But guess what? I'm out. Thanks so much. Great for you to be here. It's Jeff here, Jeff's Tradehouse. I will literally see you on the beaches of the world. Bye for now.